That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage.
This place sucks.
Overreaction Monday.
All right, Christopher, what's going on?
We do have one NFL topic, Rich. We'll get to it after some of this NBA off the top. The NBA needs to get rid of the dunk contest.
Fact. Not an overreaction. But I think it needs to, hold on a minute.
Get rid of or revamp? What do you think?
Downgrade it. Downgrade it. Like, once again, downgrade it. 3-point contest is the end of the night now.
So not change it, but just move it to it.
Yeah, just like it's not as marquee where everybody's sitting in the front rows and getting ready to be wowed and get out of their chairs, and half the time you're just hearing the music in the arena fill the void of replacement dunks and fifth attempts at a dunk. And here's the rule. The rule is that it hasn't really been an attempted dunk yet because he hasn't had control of it going out. And you're like, okay, got it. And then you see five, all-timers or a DJ Khaled sitting there and giving him an 8 or a 9. And it's now bloated. It doesn't work. It's no longer what it used to be. And you just have to face that fact and make it the second part of your all-star night, Saturday night. And it ends with a 3-point shooting contest where clearly anybody at any position can go win it.
I wonder if there's a tweak to be made. I saw a good tweet yesterday about maybe they make it teams and then everything has to be alley-oops, like just some sort of format tweak instead of just...
We've just seen it all.
Either scrapping it or...
I mean, honestly, we've just said what old school is a 19-year-old movie. How old is the dunk contest now? Is it 30 years old? Is it coming up on 30 years old?
I would say 35 years
right.
old.
Right. So
over 30.
Over 30 years old.
Talking like 85.
So we've seen it now for
84.
3 decades of dunks. An all-time greats dunk. The all-time greats don't participate in this anymore.
That's too bad. All right. The news kind of before the All-Star game was that Chris Paul has a thumb issue that's going to keep him out at least 2 months.
You can say subluxation.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't do that, actually. My overreaction here is CP3's injury is going to cost the Suns a title shot.
I'll say that's an overreaction. 6 to 8 weeks means my Dubs get the 1 seed.
Right.
But why can't he win a game 7?
I'll tell you why,
in Oakland?
Rich. I'll tell you why.
Why? Because he'll have a soft tissue injury at the worst possible time.
Because
I think he got it out of the way.
Because
already.
he hasn't done it yet. Something like this always comes up for Chris Paul.
Yeah, but look, Chris, he got it out of the way early this time. It's not like during.
So he got his devastating playoff injury out of the way.
I'm not even trying to be funny, but usually it's during the playoffs. Something weird happens.
Yeah, they've run out of time. At least he's got the runway of time this time around.
Yeah, playoffs start
that's why
in
I'll say it's an
7 weeks,
overreaction
and
right
he
now.
might be back in 8. So yeah, hopefully this was the injury that he always gets, and he got it out the way.
It's too bad. Phoenix is primed to win the whole thing right now.
They are, but 2 months from now is what? Middle of April anyway? Yeah. They can win a couple of games without him in the playoffs and get him back and then get it. I'm not going to say that that's the end of that, but, they might have to win a couple of playoff games on the road more than they would have had he not gotten injured.
That's true.
So I'll just say I'll just say there's lots more basketball to go here. So,
all right, here's one. Bear with me here. 2 things. 1, did you notice that LeBron tried to hijack All-Star Weekend by saying that he would welcome a return to the Cavs? Did you notice that? Okay. Did you also notice that when they did the 75th anniversary team introductions, who got the loudest ovation in Cleveland? So my overreaction is Jordan getting the loudest ovation is a sign to LeBron that Cavs fans don't want him back.
That's a good one, Matt. That's a good one. That's a good.
Cavs fans don't want him back. Why would they welcome him back? Left you twice, and you now have a winner, a young winning team in Cleveland that can make some noise here in the next week. And LeBron is just going to attach himself to your coattails?
Here's what I think LeBron is talking about one more time with the Cavs. I think that would be his choice for Bronny.
Perhaps, yeah.
And a place for him to go, where he goes back to the Cavs one last time to finish up his career. If he had his choice as to where he and his son could have that 1 year, that Griffey year together, I would think he'd choose the Cavs because it's home, it's homecoming, and that by then, it's 3 years from now, right? Haven't we decided that?
Yeah, Bronny's a junior in high school.
So
right
by
now.
3 years by now,
yeah.
they could get Bronny, and then he'd be just like the veteran, just there as dad, running things. Don't you think that's where you would choose it? Do you think it would be L.A.? Do you think it would be Miami? Or just for the home time sake? That's what he's thinking
Cleveland's
about.
not home for Bronny, though. This is probably more,
LA's for home. What if the Clippers draft Bronny? Would LeBron really suit up for the Clippers? Would Genie let him?
Why
I
would
think
he?
he's going to do this with whoever
Don't
gets
you think
this
at some point he's only going to do 1 year deals just to make sure he's available?
Yeah, and like I said, I've said that for years.
And
which
team would say, no, LeBron, you may not come here for just 1 year. We need more years. Who would say no to that?
I think
he could do whatever he damn well pleases.
It's going to help raise Bronny's draft status because of this, too. He's going to get drafted higher than he should.
What a diabolical concept you've come up with here that Cavs fans cheering for Jordan more than LeBron means we don't want you here.
Yeah. And LeBron hijacked it so much, he hit the game-winning shot.
He had to play hero ball in his hometown.
Oh, my God. Come on, bro.
How about this hot take?
Yeah.
If the Clippers...
Is this another one, or you're just coming... You're riffing now?
No, I'm riffing now.
Okay.
If the Clippers draft Bronny, right, and LeBron goes and plays for the Clippers, that guarantees he won't get a statue outside of Staples.
Because the Clippers will be in their new home down the road from the Rams and the Chargers.
And Genie will be like, you went and played for the Clippers. We're not giving you a Lakers statue.
That's fine. Then outside of the new Clippers arena, we shall
a one year
erect the statue to LeBron.
The first
and Kawhi.
Dude, they used to hang banners of Olowokandi, right?
Hey, never Olowokandi.
Oh, pardon me, that's wrong, right? They would hang big pictures of Blake, DeAndre, and Chris Paul, right, just to cover up all the Lakers banners and Taylor Swift's banners.
I love that.
That's what they used to do.
Get that stuff out of here.
All right, what else you got?
Clipper Nation, let's go.
All right,
we got bogged down by that insanity.
I thought it was pretty good.
Okay.
NFL topic here. The big story from the weekend: Brian Flores joining the Steelers staff. This means that the Steelers are in the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because we all know that Brian Flores really wanted Deshaun in Miami. I'm connecting dots here.
I don't know
if
Brian
Flores, quarterback.
I don't know if Brian Flores really wanted Deshaun in Miami.
Mike Tomlin says they want to get more mobile.
I don't think anybody knows what the Deshaun Watson stuff in Miami was all about, other than Stephen Ross really wanting him, maybe. And don't you think Flores in the middle of all that, and they're coming back from 1-7 down, and they're winning games, and then all of a sudden Stephen Ross goes and gets permission to meet with another quarterback at the trade deadline? How that must have sat in the head coach's office, like what? So we're going to get him. We're going to bring everything here that he's bringing here with his baggage, and I'm going to have to get him up to speed in the middle of all this right now. That's really what we're going to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't think the Steelers are in the. Honestly, what the new GM's going to, or Kevin Colbert before he goes out the door, is going to trade all the draft capital of his successor to go to get the Texans to bring him, to send Deshaun Watson to Pittsburgh. I don't know, man. Of the teams that are going to make a big swing at quarterbacks, the one that would surprise me the most would be Pittsburgh. Yeah. They're already talking. Did you see Colbert was talking about Mason Rudolph today?
I did see that.
Hold on. Here's the quote. Let me get that.
We have the tweet, too, from TV King Kabwala.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
Hold on, I wasn't ready for that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll keep going then. Keep going. What else? What else?
All right, what else? Some golf here. Great weekend of golf here in L.A. At the Riviera. A lot of talk surrounding it about this Saudi Super League being. I mean, Phil's talking about some crazy quotes. Everyone's wondering if DJ or Bryson's going to go. They said no. The Saudi Golf Super League will have a shorter life than the Euro Soccer Super League.
Well, it hasn't existed yet, right?
That's my point. It's over. It's over before it started.
I don't know.
At least the Soccer Super League lasted, 2 or 3 days?
Yeah. The fact that, geopolitically, this country has done all sorts of terrible, awful things. But you know why I'm actually want to be in business with them? Because this is a great opportunity to stick it to the PGA Tour. It's a horrible take.
Not great.
That's as bad a take as you could hear in a very long time.
Not great from Phil.
No overreaction there.
And this one and the last one, guys,
Okay.
is a baseball. Not much baseball talk these days, but this story did come out, and I just wanted to address it. There's no overreaction. I'm just making a statement, okay?
Yes.
Juan Soto turned down $350 million before the lockout.
Because he wants
$350 million.
$500 million.
Because he wants to go play for the Metropolitans. Listen to me now. Write it down. Take a picture. 11:40 on whatever the day is, 2/21/22. Just remember I said it to you. Just remember I said this to you.
So he turned down all that money.
Mm-hmm.
$350
because he knows he could get more from the Mets and he wants to play for the Mets.
He wants to go play with Francisco Lindor, who I believe is one of his best friends.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Good Lord.
Hey, Uncle Stevie's got cash.
Yes, he does. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.